lifestylers, welcome back. If this is your first time here, I'm Bree, and welcome to Modern Living with Bree, where I share DIYs, decorating, and organization to keep my modern home comfortable and beautiful, while providing ideas and inspiration for your home. Coming up for today. Okay, everyone, if you've been with me a while, you know what this means. This means I'm getting ready to do something with the refrigerator. And most of you know who have been with me a while that this is the third time that I will be doing a refrigerator organization. Yes, we are going to do this again. I think the last time I did the refrigerator organization might have been a couple of years ago. So what we're going to do is take everything out of the refrigerator and we're going to start anew. What I have found through those 3 times that I have done an organization, that some things I growed out of, like labeling and things in that nature, and some things worked for us and some things did not. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change up those things. Also, I will be sharing with you once I open up the refrigerator what did work and what didn't work. Now my refrigerator is basically clean. I wipe down my refrigerator every week before I go grocery shopping. And the last time I wiped this down was Friday of last week. And today is Wednesday. So what we're going to do, like I said, take everything out of the refrigerator. And then we're going to start anew with something a little bit realistic for our family. So let's get started. This is a 3-door refrigerator. We have the freezer at the bottom. And that is fine. That works really well. So I don't need to mess with that. So here is the refrigerator as it stands right now. It's not bad because, like I said, I normally clean out my refrigerator when I go grocery shopping, and I've already done that and wiped it down. So we're going to take everything out. But before we do that, let's look at some of the stuff that I've done here the last time. Now, this is what I was talking about when I grew out of. I'm grown out of this. This right here is coming off. It makes everything. It was fine at the time that I did it. But my husband says when he opened up the refrigerator, he felt like he was in kindergarten. Saying, here's where you put the eggs. Here's where you put the snacks. Here's where you put the veggies. So it was kind of funny. So I thought, he said, okay, I'm over it. I said, I am too, honey. So we're not going to be using these containers, I don't think. We'll see what happens. But I'll try to take most of the containers off that's actually attached to the refrigerator, like this here. I'm not going to be putting the herbs here. But what has been going in here is these little salad packages that come out of the salad mix that you get for the refrigerator. From the grocery store. So that's what's been going up in here. And we have to do something about that because I don't want to throw these away because these are a nice little salad package that my husband likes to use when he gets his salad. So I have to figure out how to organize that. Friday when I went grocery shopping, I didn't have time to put the groceries up. So what I did is I stacked all of the things inside the refrigerator, still in the bags until I had time. And then when I finally had time, I took them out and started placing them where they should go. But except for the eggs, I forgot these and I stacked these up here and have had time to do that. So that's my neglect, not putting things away where it should. So we are going to rectify that. Right here it says eat now. This works very, very well. I'm not going to get rid of that. I love that there. So we'll continue with that system. Everything else in here is fine. It's just that I want it displayed a little bit better without all the wording and everything. And this is fine. I probably will change the dairy stuff, but this is fine. And then we have the eggs here and the bacon there. I don't know if I changed that, but we will see. I do my dinners now. It's a little bit different, but it's still on the same basic principle. It's just that I want to set this up differently, and this is taking up too much room here. This has become something else. This is not even vegetables in here, guys. Here's all of my little fruit and things and snacks and stuff like that. That's okay, but I'm thinking that we can do that better. And then down in here, I was having lunch meat and stuff like that. And as you can see, that has changed. We started putting other things down here. And so since I'm putting some vegetables and stuff like here, I think I'm going to do this differently. And then this cheese and all this stuff right here, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this here or change that up. So he brings these things back, which is these little salad dressings. and I had to find a place to put that. Also, he brings these little coffee creamer and butter thingies. So I had to figure out where to put that. And then his little creamer here, and then we have the butter up here, which I probably would keep, not sure. It's something I need to think about. So that's what we have so far, guys. I have a lot of changing to do, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to empty out this refrigerator. Okay, as you can see, it's all cleaned out and it's not as dirty. Like I said, I just did it. So the only thing that's has a little something in here is this tray right here, but everything else got a little few specks there. Everything else is pretty clean. So what I'm going to use is this Method all-purpose cleaning wipes, and I'm going to wipe those trays out, and then we can start putting in the new stuff. Okay, everyone, everything is back in the refrigerator. I did make some changes. This shelf right here was up on the second level. These little rack holes there, it was on the second level. So I brought it down there, and then I added this shelf here level with this shelf right there, that small shelf. I did another change over here. I taken out that drink rack that was right here, and that looked like this. So that's the drink rack. So I took that out, and then I took all the words off of the containers except for that down there that says eat now, because that is a good system and I want to keep that.
I've been gone for too long, in a faraway land, trying to find my way in, searching for where I did belong, coming up with a plan, somewhere I can begin. Memories of my hometown keep crawling back in my head. Been around the world all this time, still couldn't match how we felt. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home.
We're back from the market, and I put everything out on the counter, and I put them in groups of dairy and canned goods, condiments, and things of that nature, so it'd be easily to store. So here we have all of our condiments, dry goods. We have some olives and some pickles, and we have some nutritional drinks here for my hubby. We also have some salad ingredients. I love these to put in salads. We have some more honey. And we have these maple syrup I'm going to try. We also have some pecans and this kind granola. I can't wait to try this in my yogurt. Oats and honey. Can't wait to try that. And then I have some crackers here, some orange juice, and we have two types of milk. We have a coconut milk, and then we have our regular lactate, calcium 2% milk. And then I think we come down to the dairy. Have our Eggland eggs, and we have several types of cheeses. I love these Baby Bell cheeses, so good. We have Gouda, and we have a sharp cheese there. We also have some mild cheddar, and I think that's it for the cheese. We come to the vegetables, and we have our baby spinach. We have our salad mix. We have some Roman hearts that I love using on our sandwiches and also salads. We also have some avocado. I have to leave those out because they are so hard. We have some yogurt there, and we have our onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, and potatoes, and some red onions. And then we come to our meats. We have our fajitas, chicken and steak to make some fajitas. We also have some roasted chicken breast pieces and also some chicken strips. My husband loved these in his salad. We have some fries, and those are so good in the air fryer, guys. I love them. Then we have some items just in case I don't feel like doing so much cooking, just some quick meals. We have beef tips and some pork tips here. These are great over rice or over mashed potatoes, just something quick. And then we have some sides here, scalloped potatoes and macaroni cheese and things of that nature. We also have some raw shrimp. I'm going to make me some grilled shrimp for my salad. We have some deli meats, turkey and ham. And then we come to our bacon and some steaks and also some boneless chicken thighs. So that's what we have, guys, for our restocking. Okay, everybody, so I want to share with you some of the new items I did purchase for the refrigerator organization. And here's one of them that I purchased from Amazon. I'll have all the links in the description box if you're interested. But this is very popular. This is the egg storage container. And basically what happens if you stack one on top of the other and you put the eggs in, and they will roll toward the front. Once you take 2 out or 3 out, they roll toward the front. So I thought this would be pretty nice. Also, it holds quite a few eggs because we eat a lot of eggs here in the home, and this should be able to store a lot of them. So that's one thing I got that's new. Another thing I got new is this herbs and I guess they say herbs and vegetable keeper, and I could purchase this from Amazon, and you can slide it out for however tall that you need the container to be, or you can leave it short. And it has these little dividers inside where you can divide them using these little plastic dividers here. Slide them in like so, and it holds it in like that. So purchased mostly all of these from Amazon, guys, so just in case you wonder. Here's another item that I purchased from Amazon, and it's 4 in a set. It reminds you of one of those extenders that you can, dividers that you can put in your drawers, your kitchen, your dresser drawer, whatever. And it divides up the items that you could put more in and organize them. Well, they have it for the refrigerator now. That I thought was great, because since I have a middle drawer for platters and things in that nature, I don't really use it for platters, but I do use it, and I would love to have more than one divider. So these I purchased 4 in a pack from Amazon. Have this size. You push the lever back like so, and it holds it, and it won't go anywhere, as you can see. And then you lift the lever up, and it slides back. And like I said, it's from M Design. It was 4 in a pack. So here is the drawer set that are great for vegetables or fruits or whatever you want to use it for. And what I really like about it is it stacks on top of each other really nice. So it's a 3-piece set. So you have this set like this, which is nice and long. They have the size and everything in Amazon, so you guys can measure your refrigerator to find out if it would fit. But this is the bottom piece. And like I said, what I like about this is that you can stack these on top of each other as high as you want. You can get more than one set, and you just pull out the drawer. The bottom drawer here has dividers that you can take out and use. So it just slides right out. So if you need a bigger compartment or a smaller compartment, you can just do whatever size you like. Very nice. And yeah, so those are the things that I purchased new for the refrigerator. So we're going to go ahead and stack these in there, and I'm going to let you see what the refrigerator looks like while they're all placed inside.
Like a heavenly oasis, I can feel the love from the familiar faces. The sound of my homeland.
So one of the things I love doing right after we go grocery shopping is prepare all of my vegetables, all of my dairy, and basically I put them all in the containers that I have in the refrigerator, and this way they're all done and they're all prepped and washed, and I don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is take out items that I need to prepare for the week's meals. Now I love this little plastic thing. I cut them in little squares to divide the bacon in this bacon keeper, and it just keeps it neat and not smushed together. And we use our little containers here for our milk and for our orange juice.
I'm all in. Been traveling the globe for a while and I had a good time, but memories of my hometown keep crawling back.
And then we're going to take all the condiments out of their jars and put them in the containers in the refrigerator so they're ready to be used. I just poured all of it, the juice and all, inside the container. Now they do have this nice little contraption on Amazon that separates the juice from your condiments. So I don't know if I would try that or not, but it's something that I'll look into. But until then, I love doing it this way.
This time still couldn't match how it felt, I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home.
So now it's time for me to wash my vegetables. I use baking soda, but they do have some vegetable wash and some fruit wash in the grocery stores now. I haven't tried that yet, so that's something I put on my to-do list. I love this little spinning bowl here to rinse, get the water out of your vegetables and your fruit. It is great. And my husband looks at me and like, you look having too much fun. So I am layering at the bottom of my containers with some napkins so I can, just in case there's a little bit water there, it gets drained on the napkins. And I'm putting all my fruit in here on these bins that I'm going to put in the refrigerator. But I just love these bins. They make everything look so nice when you fill them up. And now we're going to try the bottom of the bin. Remember, this is a 3-piece set that I purchased from Amazon, and we're going to put in here all our snack cheeses and meats and lunch meat. And I think this is a great way to store those items, because if anyone has a little hungry or something for right before dinner or lunch, you can just pull this drawer out and just grab a little something of some cheese and some meats, and that'll hold you up. But I love using this. My husband loves it too. So yeah, so we're going to stack these all up in here. We have lunch meats, we have pepperoni, and we have our bell cheeses, and we're going to put that all in here, and it looks really, really nice. So the last tray that I'm going to use is some for my meats. This is for my husband's dinner that I will be preparing for today. So I'm going to go ahead and get that prepared and marinate that in this meat tenderizer that I use. And this is very good for steaks. I love using this meat tenderizer because it's not too many ingredients. You just use oil and some red vinegar, red wine vinegar, or you can use regular vinegar, and you just mix it up in there with some water and let it sit for about 15 to 30 minutes, and you're ready to cook your steaks. I just love it. It makes it so tender, and it gives it a nice smoky taste.
I can't wait to get home.
So now I get to try out my vegetable and herb tray. This is my first time using it. I filled it up with some water. It has a little water meter on the side of it, I guess you can call it, and we're going to cut the tops off of our little French onions, and we're going to set them down in here in that water, and that would keep it nice and fresh until we're ready to use. My husband loved these little trays because I cut all of my vegetables for the salads and put them in here, and all he has to do is just, when he makes his salads, is just pull out this tray and just put whatever condiments that he likes on his salads, and it's really, really easy. So I like it it also because it cuts down on all the cutting because I only have to do it once a week, and I try to keep it filled up when it gets low.
I've been gone for too long, in a faraway land, trying to find my way in, searching for where I did belong, coming up with a plan, somewhere I can begin. Memories of my hometown keep crawling back in my head. Been around the world all this time.
So the last of the vegetables is my hearts and my broccoli that I put in these 2 trays, and then we're ready. We're going to store those in the refrigerator, and we're going to make my little snacks now, my yogurt cups, and I love these things. I filled it up with yogurts in these little jars to keep them nice and fresh. And this is just your plain Greek yogurt. You can use vanilla yogurt, and I just put a little honey at the bottom, well, on top of the yogurt, just to give it a little sweetness. And then I add my granola and my pecan nuts and my fruit, and we are set for a snack at the end of the day.
I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. Carry the roots in my soul. Feel the heat of the sun. This is where I was born. Music in the air of the night. By the sound of the drums, where the rhythm begun.
Okay, everyone, we are finished organizing and restocking the refrigerator. So let's take a look. So here's the refrigerator restocked and organized. I think I like this better. It's more of a realistic way of organizing the refrigerator for a 2-week worth of food. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I mean, it's nice to have the refrigerator looking pretty with all the labels and things of that nature, but we don't particularly live like that here. And we were getting kind of tired of the words. And these acrylic bins and glass bins does the trick, so we really don't need the labels. So this is a bit more realistic for us. So we're going to take a closer look, and you can see what I've done. So we're on the left side of the refrigerator door, and right here at the top, I did not change it. I went ahead and kept all the butter here. We have unsalted butter and salted butter on. Oh, that was the ice machine making a noise. So we have salted butter and unsalted butter here. And I just decided instead of freezing it, I go ahead and leave it here because we do use it for recipes and for daily cooking. So I'm going to keep that there. Another thing I'm going to keep here is the creamer and the butter my husband brings home from his lunch that he has at work. And for some odd reason, he brings it home. I don't know why, but I decided just to keep it there since it was a small container and it's really not much I can do to this container here. But I just decided to keep it there until later. Maybe I'll think of something. And then lastly on this shelf is my husband's protein and nutritional drinks that he likes to drink on a daily basis. So what we have here on the top row is the bacon keeper. My husband keeps all his breakfast meats there. And also here's a change with the egg keeper. I used to have a bin that you just pull out whatever eggs you want, but I thought that wasn't feasible for how my husband cooks. So he likes to just take the eggs out and have them more easily accessible for him. But I love this little keeper because the next egg roll forward when you take out the first egg in the top, and I thought this was very, very nice feature and that he would like. So as we come to the second row, this is where all the breakfast items are. Well, mostly breakfast and some snacks here. We have some yogurt here my husband normally purchased for me from his cafeteria at work. These are a little bit too sweet. Okay guys, the alarm started to go off, so I just turned that off. These are a little too sweet, so I told him I didn't particularly care for these, so I would go ahead and eat the rest of them. But he brought about 10 of these things, and we got 3 left, so I go ahead and eat those. These are my yogurt cups. I love these, and they're not too sweet, and I can create them however way I want. I can eat this for breakfast, or I can eat this for a snack. Love those. Then we come from our fruit cocktail. I could pour these over my pancakes or over my waffles, or put it as a side with my sandwiches. Love that. Then we have some pickles in the back to go with our sandwiches. I also have a smoothie here that I love having for breakfast or as a meal replacement. This is a 16-ounce bottle that I purchased from Amazon. You get about 12 of them in a case. All the things from Amazon, guys, like I said, I will put them in the description box with the links if you're interested. Here are the juices and the milk in the back, easily accessible. Plus, I like to have those close to the back of the refrigerator because it keeps it fresh. Then we have our fruit up here at the top for a snack, and we also have fruits here for a snack or with lunch. And then we have our little snacks here just in case we get hungry between meals. We have them all here, and deli meats in the back. So that's on the second shelf. Next, we have the last shelf is where I have all the prepared meals for the week. My husband just can grab one and put it in the put it in the microwave or the oven. These are microwavable and oven safe dishes. Here we have my Roman hearts that we use for sandwiches that I cut in half. We also have the salad mix in the back for our salads. Here's our salad condiments that's left over that I'd like to put here so I can replace the condiments that I have in this tray. And here's all of the condiments in this tray, ready and accessible for my husband. And right there are some more what do I call them? Hearts, lettuce hearts that I use for salads, or if I'm going to use it for my sandwiches or use it for my wraps. They're there. And then there's broccoli in the back there that's ready for stir fries or steam. Here's where we have our leftover bins. All the containers here is for leftovers that we have from takeout, or if I cook too much for a meal, I'll put them in here in these containers. And then after a week or a week and a half or so, I will put them over in the eat now on the other side that I will talk to you about later. Here is the drawer with all of my prepared foods. I have not prepared those yet. I will do those on Monday, and then I'll prepare all my foods for that week and put in these trays. And then lastly, we have the long drawer here. So on this side here, we have our meat prepared tray for the steaks, what I shared with you. So that space is always for the meal preparation. And then in the center, we have our quick meals that just need to be refrigerated and not frozen. And then next, we have our cheeses all here for my husband's breakfast, or for sandwiches, or for salads. So that's what's in the center of the refrigerator. Now we go over to the right side. At the top, we start with our salad dressing packages. My husband loves to bring them home when he have his salads at work, and he gets more than one package and bring them home. I put a bin here, a very small bin in here, to organize them into 3 categories. We have Caesar, Ranch, and then Country French, so he can easily access them and see what he has. The next tray is where I keep the vegetable keeper and herb keeper. I think this is going to work out very well. This is the little water leveler or meter that tells you how much water is in there. And then I have enough space for my basil that I would need for a recipe for next week. Then we have our sliced pickles next. And these are for our sandwiches. I didn't have enough room to put them over here, so I went ahead and just put them right next to the herb keeper. Right at the bottom is the Eat Now. I love this system. It works very well for us. Anytime we have a food that is about to expire, I put them here, and then we know that we need to go ahead and eat those now, or they would be thrown away. Probably wondering where you keep your ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, things in that nature. Well, I have another refrigerator that's in the laundry area, and that's where we keep all of those things. Okay, so I hope this gives you some ideas how you can restock and organize your refrigerator. This is a more realistic approach for us, and I kept some of the organization system that works for us, and then I changed some things that wasn't working too well. And we're going to see how this worked, but I think this is a good start, and I think we would keep this. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. I hope this was a video that you can use for your later organization for your home, and I will see you on the next one. You made it to the end of the video, so you must like what you see. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? It doesn't cost a thing, and I love to have you part of the Bree Style family. Also, click the notification bell twice so you'll be notified when I upload. I see you on the next one. Smooches!